Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that stop.
Luis Suarez! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now it's Bebeto, looking to play him in. Mateus, great defending, strong and determined. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is, it's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. He's there to hit it! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Lovely ball and a real chance now. It's a loose ball. Varane trying to keep this in. Bebeto delivers. Alisson claims it. Safe hands. That has not gone well. And it's Chouameni. Mendes makes the interception. Yamal. Neymar. Can he get it through? Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Yamal. Neymar. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rodri. And he's in on goal. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer goal.
Shoots! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And the volley. And that's off target.
Alaba really felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Yamal. And here's Suarez. Neymar. Khan lets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He'll try from distance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
it's Messi. Neymar. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Big chance! Goal! Portugal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even...
And a chance! Portugal are looking to go forward now. It's a really well-measured ball. Where it came from. Oh, well played, well played. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen.
It's Luis Suarez! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're threatening to fly away here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rodri. And it's Neymar. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that's nice. Harrison. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Hello, attendees. This
So that's
is
how
a
it stands at
Lost
halfway.
Children's
We'll be back
announcement.
with the second
Will the
half
father
very
of a boy
soon.
in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Neymar! That pass isn't the best. Rodri, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. Rodri. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! A whisker away from making it 4.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Suriname has the chance to go the other way. This looks promising. He's going for goal! And there's a goal! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Suriname may be down, but not out just yet. Good ball, good take.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that. Suriname are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Now it's Xavi. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Neymar. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. The most accurate pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Mateus. And here's Neymar. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was...
And Messi! He's kept it out just.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
It's their second corner of the game. And he was alert to it. Mateus can get it clear. Goes for a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Nuno Mendes. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Suriname clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Roberto Baggio. It's Bebeto. Portugal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Alaba. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. Mateus. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio. Messi. In with the challenge. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Neymar. Threads one in. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's good running with the ball. And here's Yamal. Tries one from range.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Yamal. Yamal! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. And here's Yamal. Now, can he find a finish?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Suriname clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he's got away from it. Takes a shot! It's a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Xavi. Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle,
There will be 3
bicep
minutes
to
at a
bicep.
time.
Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Bebeto. And he's being shifted off it. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Messi. Roberto Baggio. Chance, surely! And there goes the final whistle. Suriname perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Looking to play him in. Knocks it into space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Threads one in. And this is Messi. That's chance for a shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity...
Haaland!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
It's Bebeto. Now, can they get him away?
Pretty robust defending.
Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Suriname have themselves a chance from the spot. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Suriname are now luxuriating. It tries one from range. Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Tries to pass it through. Messi gets into a good position. Pedri. And it's Vitinha. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got away. Tchouaméni. Looking for options for movement. He is just caressing the ball. Great challenge, time to perfection. Otto, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. In with the challenge. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri. Now it's Haaland. That's going wide left. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Rijkaard. And he skips past his man. Over to the right flank. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. very kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Kvaratskhelia tries a shot! No foul, says the referee. And that is a little undercooked. Pirlo, that has been slung wide. Looking for a runner. And this ended up in no man's land. He's played it long. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Takes aim and crosses. Back inward. He leaps for it. Goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And it's Pedri. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's well spotted. And for the first half, that is that. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Suriname are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1, and Bebeto! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this is Messi. Pedri gets a foot in here. Pirlo played out to the left flank. Kvaratskhelia. Rijkaard. Vitinha played out towards the right wing, and here's Haaland, who has found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, well played. Chouameni, well, that looks a decent ball. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. A header! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Bebeto. Messi. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Haaland. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Rijkaard. And it's Chouameni. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Roberto Baggio has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Can he get on the end of this? Pedri. Kvaratskhelia. Here's Vitinha. That's a good ball out wide. That is good alertness. Howson. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, they've got it again. And that's gone loose. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gets a good foot in there. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good vision. Pirlo. And that's going up front in a hurry. Akanji cuts out the pass. Roberto Baggio. Tchouaméni picks it up out wide. Kvaratskhelia. Pirlo. Kvaratskhelia. And he's being shifted off it. That's really well manoeuvred. Alaba. Ambitious ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vitinha. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. That's a cute ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Bebeto. Pinches it off him. Vitinha. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're underway.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gerrard, good driving run. Pullet. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Suriname have it back and can go again. Picked out brilliant shot, surely! There it is!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Cameroon finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Suriname leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Pullet. Chance for a shot! And again! And that is wildly off target.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
And it's Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. And this is Bebeto. Oh, he's bustling, and Bebeto! It's hit the uprights. Roberto Baggio! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Cameroon couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's picked his way through. Oh, that was vital. And we have our very first corner. Shapes to shoot! Corner number 2 then. Cameroon have the chance to go the other way. Eto'o stood his ground strongly. Alaba. Chance here to counter. That's destined for the flank. Oh, super ball! And he shoots! Oh, good finish! And that for him is goal number 10. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Suriname are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Davis. Yamal. Decent chance! And he hits the net! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And it's Baggio. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bebeto. He's had a shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Après 36 minutes de jeu par
So the lead now
le
is
numéro
2.
4.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Suriname looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Hakimi. Look at the space here. Bebeto.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rijkaard. And it's Hakimi. To Gerrard. And this is Eto'o. And a chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bebeto. It's Bebeto. The pressing's intense and it's
Il
paid
y
off.
aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nicked it back promptly. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Veuillez vous garer dans
Oh,
les
we've been
parkings
blessed with
indiqués
a
par le
goal-laden
club
first
ou dans
half.
les autres parkings
3-1
du quartier.
is the half-time score. We're on the move again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. Davis. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davis made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal. Gerrard. Davis. And it's Maldini. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hakimi. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Neymar. That's Gerrard. Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Vinicius Junior. Forced to go back. Oh, lovely bit of... Oh, he's having a go! Perilously close. Messi just eases him off the
Le
ball.
nombre de spectateurs pour ce
Gerrard.
match, 80 953.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, that's been intercepted. Gerrard charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Davis.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. Roberto Baggio. Hakimi. Gerrard. It's Gullit. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Gerrard. Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Cameroon really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And here's Eto'o. Eto'o driving forwards. Davis. Roberto Baggio. It's Bebeto. He's got away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Gullit running with intent. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Oh, what a mistake! Bebeto. And this is Messi. And Messi! And that would have been game-setting match.
I can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
And the pass is intercepted. Hakimi. And it's Gullit. To Gerrard. Gullit. Alaba producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gullit. And it's Neymar. Neymar! And there's a goal! And what a climax we have here! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Pete.
Cameroon give themselves a chance of a fairy tale. And that will be it. Suriname proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way.